So yeah, another one of these. Spencer Reid. And there might be some where I go back to certain characters and talk about stuff, because I realize there are a couple other episodes with Derek Morgan that I would love to talk about. I'm not going to tell you the exact names, but there's one that deals with him with a church as a main thing. And again, I say these like they're the focus points. Obviously, Criminal Minds deals with the criminal part, but there's a lot of stuff where like a lot of somewhat of the like there's a lot of focus on one character or another. One of the ones I might talk about soon, their crime is connected to them because it's possibly to them, but a lot of them are not like that. Derek Morgan, the last one, he is suspected, so he is what the police would put as a suspect for no reason. And again, Spencer Reid says it best himself. Theories to fit facts. So obviously, it's interesting, it is this, but there's a lot of times where they're not connected, but it both, one, grows their character, and two, has a huge link to them. Point in turn, just to make sure I've got the right episode, Entropy. I do not know how to pronounce it. Episode 11, season 11, episode 17. Why do I like this? Because it is just a chat. So what is happening is that you have a bunch of, I think, assassins, and they're trying to figure out who is in this sort of like group and who is not. And why do I like it? Because one of the major things in this is just, obviously you see some things behind the scenes of people talking. What you see is one of the assassins talk to another, Spencer Reid, in a one-on-one conversation and trying to do that mind game. It's that sort of like things. And obviously she comes up later, and she actually comes up later in another thing that affects him majorly. Actually, since the show. But I like this sort of one introduction to the dynamic. It's one of the two rivalries. One's with Spencer, where it's like you get multiple episodes with these two as a sort of rivalry. Actually, you get three. You get this one with Spencer Reid and his assassin. You get one with Rossi and a sort of like con artist. And then you get one with that I might actually talk about, the main chief at the time, who leaves for a natural reason. He leaves because there was some dispute and some stuff happening, but I'm not going to mention that. But the actual reason was witness protection. But those three are the three major sort of like one-on-ones, which I think is fun and interesting. So yeah. And this is, I think, one of the episodes where I think brings one of these rivalries into head, where they talk and they sort of like play these mind games, which I think is fun, interesting, and just absolutely insane. But yeah, I do think this is interesting, and I absolutely love this. So yeah.